ICC decided to hold a World Cup mini version in knockout format involving all test-playing nations, known as Wills International Cup 1998. The idea behind this is to raise funds for the development of the game in non-test playing countries. Whole tournament was organized as a knockout, so the tournament is short and did not reduce the value of the World Cup. First version of the trophy awarded to Bangladesh. At that time, they were not test-playing nation. That time period was not good for Bangladesh as they faced worst ever flood. However, Bangladesh Cricket Board promised to donate 10% of the gate money to the Prime Minister's Fund for Flood Relief. All the matches scheduled to play in Bangabandhu National Stadium, Dhaka, and there were 8 matches scheduled to play from October 24 till November 1. Tournament starts with preliminary round between New Zealand and Zimbabwe. Winner will advance to the quarter-final stage. On October 25, first quarter-final will play between England and South Africa. On 26th, Sri Lanka will play the winner of the preliminary round. Followed by India-Australia clash on October 28 and West Indies-Pakistan clash on October 29. 2 semi-finals will play on October 30 and 31. And the big final is scheduled to play on November 1. Team England came under the captaincy of Adam Hollioake. They have seasoned batters like Graeme Hick, Neil Fairbrother, Nick Knight, Graeme Lloyd, Alistar Brown. Bowling department consists with Ian Austin, Dougie Brown, Mark Ealham, Matthew Fleming, Ashley Giles, Peter Martyn, and Chris Silverwood. Jack Russell to keep wickets. Steve Waugh leads strong Australian side. They have enough experience to put pressure to other sides. They have batting lineup containing Michael Bevan, Darren Lehmann, Damien Martyn, Ricky Ponting, Andrew Symonds and Mark Waugh. Bowlers like Damien Fleming, Brendon Julian, Michael Kasprowicz, Glenn McGrath, Gavin Robertson, Brad Young. And the wicket-keeping batsman Adam Gilchrist. South African side is kind of a young blood team. Hansie Cronje is the captain for the side, and they have batters like Dale Benkenstein, Derek Crooks, Daryl Cullinan, Jacques Callis, Gary Kirsten, and John T. Rhodes. Mark Boucher to keep wickets. Bowlers like Nicky Boje, Alan Dowson, Steve Elworthy, Makaya Antinai, Sean Pollock, and Pat Simcox. West Indies team consist of bowling department contain Mervyn Dillon, Raw Lewis, Nixon McLean, Neil McGarrell, and Rayon King. Batters Phil Simmons, Philo Wallace, Stuart Williams, Keith Arthurton, Shivnarine Chandarpal, Carl Hooper, Clayton Lambert. Their wicket-keeper is Ridley Jacobs. And they play under the captaincy of legendary batsman Brian Lara. Curtly Ambrose was initially selected for the playing 11. But he has to withdraw from the tour to oversee repairs to his house, that was damaged by Hurricane Georges. New Zealand team is young and they play under Stephen Fleming. Nathan Astle, Mark Bailey, Matthew Bell, Matt Horn, Craig McMillan, and Alex Tate works as batsmen. Jeff Alott, Simon Dole, Chris Harris, Shane O'Connor, Daniel Vettery, and Paul Wiseman play as bowlers. Adam Perore was the wicket-keeper. India put up a strong team. They have a big batting lineup with Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Sourav Ganguly, Ajay Jadeja, and Venjapura Pulakshman. And bowlers Anil Kumble, Venkatesh Prasad, Robin Singh, Javagul Srinath, Ajit Agrakar, and Nikhil Chopra, Sunil Joshi. Nayan Mongia to keep wicket and Mohammad Ajharuddin to captain the side. Pakistan goes with their usual ups and downs. They come to the series under Amir Sohail, Shahid Afridi, Shoaib Akhtar, Wasim Akram, Aqib Javed, Arshad Khan, Azhar Mahmood, and Saqlain Mushtaq to bowl. And batters Salim Malik, Ijaz Ahmed, Salim Ilahi, Akhtar Safraz, and Yusuf Yohana. Moin Khan to keep wickets. Zimbabwe is an emerging team. They gathering under Alistar Campbell, Craig Evans, Andy Flower, Grant Flower, Murray Goodwin, and Craig Wishart. Adam Huckle, Neil Johnson, Pamim Bangwe, Henry Olonga, Gavin Rennie, Paul Strang, Keith Streak, and Andy Whittal to bowl. World champion Sri Lanka fighting with the same spirit. Arjuna Ranatunga leading the team for another series. They have strong batting lineup consists of Maven Atapatu, Aravinda de Silva, Avishka Gunawardene, Sanath Jayasuriya, Roshan Mahanama, and Hashantil Lakaratne, and bowling department with Upul Chandana, Kumara Dharmasena, Musha Muralitharan, Chaminda Vaz, Premadiya Wikramasinghe and Nuwan Zoisa. Romesh Kalia at Harana will be their keeper as always. Before this series, Sri Lanka had a wonderful tour in England. They played Emirates triangular tournament in a one-off test match at the Oval. Sri Lanka managed to win both. In between that series and here they made few changes. Sri Lanka dropped Russell Arnold, Mahela Jayawardene, Chandika Hathurasinghe, Ravindra Paspakumara, Suresh Pereira, Mario Villavarayan, Niro Shanbandar Tilak and Prasanna Jayawardene and brought Avishka Gunawardene, Roshan Mahanama, Chaminda Vaz, and Nguyen Zoysa to the side. It's time to kick-start the tournament. Zimbabwe will take the challenge of New Zealand in the one and only preliminary match. This game scheduled to play in Dhaka on October 24. Peter Willey and Steve Buckner appointed as field umpires and David Shepard as the TV umpire. Raman Subaro was appointed as the match referee. Zimbabwe will send theatre captain Campbell as the opener along with Grant Flower. They put solid batting lineup including Johnson, Goodwin, Flo, Evans and Wishart. Streak and Olanga will handle the new ball and Strang and Whittle to take care the spin bowling department. All-rounder Neil Johnson making his one-day international appearance with this game. From Kiwi camp there are three debutants, Alex Tate, Mark Bailey, and Matthew Bell earn their one-day internation cap in this game. New Zealand openers will be Bell and Astle, followed by skipper Fleming, McMillan, Bailey, and Tate. Peror will act as the keeper. And they have solid all-rounder duo, Harris, and Veteri followed by two seamers, Dole and Alot. Zimbabwe won the toss and they elect to bat first. Zimbabwe lose their first wicket when the scores were at 12. Alot took the wicket of Grant Flower for one in his first over. Debutant Johnson joined skipper Campbell and put up 65 for the second wicket. Johnson scored run a ball 27 with 2 fours and a 6. Goodwin goes for 6 next leaving Zimbabwe scorecard 3 for 93. Experienced Andy Flower joined the skipper and put up solid 118 for the fourth wicket and he goes for 77 in 80 balls with 8 boundaries and a 6. Evans goes next for 11. When the scores were at 240 in the last ball of 47th over skipper Campbell fall for 100 in 143 balls. He hit 7 fours and a 6 and scored his 302nd in the calendar year. This is his highest against New Zealand, passing his previous personal best of 77 not out at Harare in 1997 against Kiwis. Innings of them came to an end soon after. So, Zimbabwe scored fighting 258 for 7 in their 50 overs. Jeff Alot took 3 wickets for 54 and Alex Tate took 2 for 37. Kiwis lost their both openers when the scores shows 32. Bell goes for 2 and Astle goes for 9. McMillan helped Fleming to lift the scores to 80. Then he departs for 29. Promoted Peror and Fleming built much needed 125 for the fourth wicket. Fleming scored 96 and balled out to Whittle for 96. He batted 173 minutes, faces 130 balls and hit 3 fours and a 6. Adam Peror goes next for 52. He hit just a boundary. New Zealand were in kind of a trouble at this instance, losing 5 wickets for 216 in 46.4 overs.
Always nicked that one way over the top of where first it would normally be and into the fence for 4.
Johnson will feel that he didn't deserve that.
Smashed that one away down to square leg, and that's into the fence for 4. Well, he should have been, well, perhaps he should have been sent up the order, because this is exactly what New Zealand have been waiting for. Zip that one as well. That's running away down to deep mid wicket as well. It's another 4. This is a great over for New Zealand. Well, is it just possible? The gap between the runs required and right, he's got 21 or 13 balls. And that one has been hit away beautifully as well. And it's into the fence for 4. That was a glorious shot. That is almost the shot of the match. Wonderfully played by Harris. 18 off the over. And New Zealand 237 for 5. 25. Smash that one, that's going to go all the way. Is it all? No, it's over the top, it's over the top. Well, I thought he actually caught that outside the rope. So that's got to be 6, surely. I think he was outside the rope when the ball hit his head. This in Australia just a little while ago. Have a look at this great effort. Hits him and down onto the rope and back into play. So that's 4.
Umpire Steve Buckner still waiting for the decision, and here it comes. It's 4 runs, and I think that's correct.
Yes, well, Harris could have done with those extra 2. 4. Or to fine leg. He's got it to fine leg. It's 4. Off the inside edge. It's gone to the fence for 4. Well, this could get down to the wire. Harris is having a talk to him. Got that one away on the onside, and he's dropped him. Will they come back for the second? There's a fumble. There could be a run out here. This is going to be close. No, he's home. Well, that was dropped in the deep. Strang has dropped. It would have been a great catch, mind you. Strike on 10. Very stressful looking. Johnson is on his way. Second last ball. Oh, he's going to run. He's got to run. Yes, he's gone through. That's good thinking. He stayed in his ground, and they've managed to get through. Now, he wants a replay. All it takes is for one batsman to be in his crease, and I reckon that was very clever batting by Tate. I think he kept his bat down, and Harris was way out of his ground. Tate kept his bat down. After the ball hit the stumps, he then took off. And I think the umpire's just wanting to check on that. Did he have his bat down? In goes his bat, so that's okay. Both the batsmen in the picture. Now you can run.
Yes, absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. Once the bat was grounded, there was no chance of that being a run out. And I think this clearly illustrates that.
Right, so let's get back to the issue now. 1 ball remains. They need 2 runs to tie this match, and then we've got a bowler. Rather larkish. The way he goes now. They need 3 to win. He's had a go at it. He's got a lot of bat on this. This has gone all the way. They've won it. What a magnificent innings. Great performances by Harris. He's won it all on his own with the bat. New Zealand were down and out. And Harris has come out and played a little gem of an innings. 37 off 21 balls. And he's crowned it all by hitting a magnificent boundary off the last ball. And spare a thought for the man in your picture now. Johnson is distraught.
Spare also a thought for the man that captained the team and made the century. Excellent knock by him. Did his very best. But Harris certainly has taken it away from Zimbabwe. Very deflated. Alistar Campbell going off, and Johnson had his first spell, 6 overs, 1 for 15, and then got pretty much massacred in the last 4 overs. Well, they're happy. And why?
Wow, Harris played a beautiful cameo to bring New Zealand home in the last ball. He hit 37 in 21 balls with 6 boundaries. Alex Tate gave a good support by scoring 10 off 7 with a nick. At a point New Zealand was about to eliminate, but they back into the game in the last ball. Heartbreaking scene for Zimbabwe. They gave a good fight till the last ball, but not being able to finish the game with a winning note. From bowling, Streak, Johnson, Strang and Whittle took a wicket each. So, nail-biting 5 wickets win for New Zealand, and they advanced to the qualifying round to play the second game against Sri Lanka. That concluded the first game. New Zealand skipper Stephen Fleming was adjudicated as the man of the match for his 96 runs innings. Let's find out what will happen in the first quarter final match in our next episode.